Jaastien, I am afraid he has finished the job. He just yoinks the sword straight up, and you feel the light leaving you. He holds the black longsword aloft. Lightning seems to strike it, and it etches a new rune onto the sword.
Oh.
Well, what's happening?
Several.
Child?
My friend Jaastien, he's dead. I need someone to revive him or something.
Jaastien blinks, takes a deep breath in,
Jaastien!
and is once again among the living.
Shh. What? I'm never calling you Mr. Potato again.
Hello and welcome to another episode of peakdnd. That's us. Let's play games.
Yeah!
So, last time, Jaastien died a little bit. He got better.
I got better.
Within like
and
10 minutes, I rushed him to the hospital, if you will.
There you go.
To the
I
temple.
mean, where his status was upgraded to alive. So, the infiltration did not go precisely according to plan.
Whoa.
Jaastien marked himself safe from the garden ambush.
After resurrection. Post-resurrection
Secondary resurrection. Yeah. Yeah.
Jaastien marked himself safe from narrative weight.
Dude.
So we just
anything
walked out
else?
of the shady bar?
Yeah, you guys went to a shady bar. You met with a shady man who's very handsome. And he made a deal
Handsome
with you
Sal.
guys. He's looking to extricate himself gracefully from his business ties with the people who just kicked your butt.
Nazi elves?
Yep, and he is keen to see them go away. So he has laid some money on the table, so to speak, to get you guys to make that happen for him.
Yes.
He gave us a sword and he took our luck.
Yes.
He gave me no indication of what that means, but I assume it'll be fine.
Playboy, what are you going to do with a sword?
Bookmark it now, folks.
I don't know, but
Cool.
That was
Good trade. Good trade.
this is my family's sword, and I'll be damned if that man is going to get his hands on it.
I
So
don't
I'm
think he-
keeping it with me.
But I don't think he
Until
wants
otherwise.
yours. He has his.
He's got a really shitty one, is what he's got.
Or really
I don't
powerful.
know. It looked pretty vicious when it was like...
It felt even worse from the inside, let me tell you.
that tracks.
I can tell you, it's not properly oiled. It tasted terrible.
The bitter tang
That's-
I can still.
That's good to know. You should season your blade.
It's a sword pun.
Right? Tangy.
Tangy. Oh, down to the hills.
We're not going to keep any of this footage.
I mean, except when you say that, and then
This
it
is all
shows
cut
up.
out.
That's
so-
pretty much how it is. But
Leave it in. Leave it in.
Okay, so
So we need a plan.
so what on earth would you like to do about the situation you found yourself in?
just so we're clear, you said we were going to take care of the Nazi elves and run them out of town for a sword.
He also
No.
gave away his luck.
No,
Not
the
just
deal
the
was slightly
sword.
worse than that, actually.
Yeah, that seems far more favorable to us.
Maybe have an idea of how we were going to do this, Playboy?
No, he just sort of said that we should. I was like, listen, this sword, we wanted to find the guy who had the sword. We found the guy who had the sword, so I just closed the deal.
Well,
And it didn't cost us, and we don't have the kind of scratch to buy this thing.
You probably don't.
No, we don't.
And we don't have the
Not on your
strength
best
to
day.
take it by force at this point.
But we have the strength to beat all the Nazi elves?
Plans for later, Ghourd. These are all just technicalities. This is fine. This is fine.
So what, we could just skip town with the sword, then what?
Then you'll never get his luck back.
Yes.
But, maybe that won't matter.
Who needs it?
I don't know. Not me, that's for sure. Listen, this is no longer about us gaining coin. This is about stopping my father from doing unspeakable things with that sword. To not just me, but to everybody else in Cormanthier. And I don't know what his greater goals are at this point, but we have to find out and we have to stop them.
Well, I'm pretty sure it involves 99 souls.
Yes, there's 99. One for each of the elven houses and all that bullshit that we had to sit through 4 hours with that guy in the temple. Speaking of, we should
Hey, he's the only person in the city who's been nice to you.
I was about to say, we shouldn't, shit in a...
I also
where
think,
we
though,
eat, you know what I mean?
what happens now that you're alive again, though? Because you're one of the souls.
I don't know, maybe I count as a half soul from his standpoint anyway. I haven't really figured that out, but if there is any benefit to me not being dead, the less he knows about that status is going to be better.
Well, good thing we don't have that stick
I'm going to lay
anymore.
low. I'm not going to just barge into that hotel and say, Dad, I'm here to kill your people.
Well, I think he got what he wanted.
I think he's long gone.
Yes,
to be quite
exactly.
honest.
He got what he wanted. You dead.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not dead anymore.
Do we know if those guys that were in were they like the hotel dudes, or were they like my dad's bodyguard?
It was not clear, but they did. A bunch of the hotel staff attacked you in the garden, and it seemed like they were pretty keen to call your dear old dad their leader after he drew the dark moon and murdered someone with it.
Yes.
So the ones with the sickle were employees.
Yeah, that really tickled.
Oh, the
their
front
fancy.
desk gal tried to come kill me in the room.
Oh, yeah.
that's right.
Oh yeah, the very polite server who arranged your meeting. Yeah, he was.
We killed him.
Oh yeah, he was the first guy who tried.
No,
to
the
stab.
concierge chick.
Yeah, the
Yes,
concierge came up from downstairs
With
and
him.
did try to kill you in your
He
room.
was dead.
Yes.
Oh no, with another guy.
But I stole some keys, so we can get back in there in theory. So that's good, but I don't know to what ends.
To what end is we need to even the odds, if we can?
Well, then we need people.
We
Well, who
either
do we
need
have
people
that
or
we
we
can go
need
to?
underhanded tricks. Both of which you are very good at helping us with, as are our satyr friends.
I mean, do we go talk to the authorities, or
I'm
is
just
the
saying.
city guard in this place and tell them?
Friend.
What happens if? The last time we were in an alehouse, it happened to be the one you worked for, but there
Seven
was a
satyrs
portal
walked into a
opened
bar.
up to. Yeah, what happens in that case? They're on our side, and
Can you get a hold of your little bird buddy?
I don't know. I think so. I mean, Gorman has been able to find him in the past.
Yo,
That's true.
Robin?
A bird waves a wing from a nearby tree.
Oh, thank God. Thank Helms.
Hey,
Think
what
Oberon.
Oh,
happened,
Dude.
He gave away more of his stuff.
Well, it's a far less tangible thing than my blood. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Okay, well let's just do this one step at a time.
So I have this, and I sort of fumble it because I'm not used to holding the moon blade, the Lysanthier moon blade.
Oh,
So we have come into possession of this. We thought this is what my father was after. Turns out it was a different family sword, and it gave me this. And I sort of point to this big scar going down my
that
face.
looks nasty.
Yes. Well, thanks to the quick thinking of my friends, I was able to be saved. I was brought back. But
Well, that explains why you left the face of the plane for a while.
yeah, it was scary, man.
I was getting some weird sensations, man. So I
he
swung by
died.
to check on you.
He died.
Well, you're the guy that I need to talk to.
We think
Yes.
half of his soul might be in another
You
sword.
died. Why the hell didn't you show up at the summer court?
There was nothing. It was just black. I was killed by the
Lady
Star and Blade.
Okay.
Big black sword
I don't know
cut
what
my
that
face
is.
in half. I don't
Okay,
know.
it's a big black sword that cut your face in half. I get
Moonblade.
that. It's like okay, weird. Okay, Moonblades. Yeah,
Probably
I know
doesn't
a little
matter
bit about
much.
that, but
Yeah.
sure.
So that's and I don't know what he's up to now, but my father is orchestrating something to do with I don't know. For all I know, he's planning on taking over the Elven court and pronouncing himself the new ruler or something.
Well, that sounds like it would suck.
It does. It does.
Yeah,
And I
I
think
mean-
he's left the summer court a while ago, as far as.
Well, I gotta say, I mean, like, if his resume came in my inbox, I would look at it, but I don't think think we're the right fit for his career goals anymore.
Yeah. Was he was part of the summer, like he was a summer court.
Oh yeah,
warlock?
yeah. Your father used to run with the summer court crew.
Now I fear he's in with a much darker crowd.
I mean, you know, he
More
was
evil.
definitely working for the queen below, and she's just bad news.
Right.
May still be.
Is he still working
Maybe with, I don't know.
with her? I don't know.
I mean, you kind of don't really stop working for a Fey Lord once you pledge your fealty.
Right.
You'll be fine though. Don't worry.
I'll be fine.
So will you, country.
Why me? What happened to me?
Oh right, yeah, you'll be fine. You've got the deer guy. He's cool, right? He's cool. He's
Yeah,
your kid,
Oberon's
right?
great.
Oh yeah.
Dope.
He sees deer.
Yeah, no, like whites. He grew horns one time.
I did.
Oh, that's a cool trick.
Couple times.
White horns. It was crazy.
I'm sure it's fine.
So here's what we're wrestling with now. We need to, in order to come by this sword and keep it out of the hands of, I don't know, whoever else
Someone else.
is after it, my father included, we have to put a stop to this cult that my father has teamed up with, the Eldrath
Veluthra.
Vatua, yeah. That one. The Victorious Blade people, blah, blah, blah.
Nazi elves.
Those guys. Nazi elves.
Oh, those guys. Right.
Yes.
I gotcha.
So they are holed up in this hoity-toity inn, and that's where Dad, killed me, and that was fun. It was sort of like a family reunion, but not far less blood than others. But my blood was the big problem. So what?
I'm sure it was to you.
So we were trying to figure out best way to do this, and I thought of maybe we have some allies still in the Feywild that would come to help us. I don't have any capability of bringing those satyrs here from that Fey town, but maybe last time they were let loose in a tavern, it was a bit of a cleanup.
All you can drink. Free beer.
Just come through this portal.
And kill some cultists to get
You
their
know,
beer.
that ain't the worst idea, kiddo. Okay, this plan can work. It's gonna... Okay. So, there's some old magic woven into the earth here. I don't know if you've noticed.
Yeah.
It can be a little tricky for Archfey to work their magic here. At least without permission, a signed permission slip from whoever's, keeping track of that. But, well, if we still had a psychopomp, it would work.
A what now?
A psychopomp. They're a specific kind of fae. Not really affiliated with a court. Basically, they're guides. They typically, take people to and from the Feywild. If you can get one that works for you and is reliable. We had one.
Yeah. Can we?
This hoity-toity inn you guys are talking about, it wouldn't be That one about a mile north, would it?
Probably.
Called
Little
the
hill,
Awesome-
big garden somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
That's where we.
Ooh,
Valid.
now I've got something plain shaved for you. Okay, so
I love this
here's
bird.
here's the deal, Ace. We got a potential recruit I'd like you to follow up with.
Oh,
So,
all right.
this is a psychopomp who used to work for us, ended up getting stuck in a, stuck playing guardian spirit to one of the little elven parks up here. And I think it's the one that's inside that inn up to the north.
Okay.
So, what you gotta do, pulls a feather.
Nice.
All right. You gotta dip this in some running water, and then chant "Robin Goodfellow is my master" 3 times.
I don't think that's required, but I'll do it.
Don't tell him. And that should make him appear in form of flesh. Now, I should warn you about this. He's one of the people who got messed up when the whole summer court got messed up by, the whole city falling on another city thing.
Yeah, bad news.
So, he's probably not in full command of his faculties. You might have to gently beat some sense into him until he can calm down.
All right.
But if you do that, that should set him free from his foremost foul and get him acting as a psychopomp again.
Okay.
If you do that, I betcha he'd be willing to help some of your satyr friends end up somewhere they shouldn't be.
I like this plan. And what of this sword? Should we just keep it safe? Can I use this?
Not well.
Not well.
He kind of flaps over to it. He kind of flaps over to it, kind of pecks at the scabbard a little bit. I don't know. It's up to the sword, buddy.
Wow.
But, well, maybe if you were to make sure that this psychopomp knows that Robin Goodfellow was the one who arranged for him to be set free, maybe I can help you out a little bit with the whole using a sword thing.
I'm game.
Yeah, you might lose some of your other abilities, but, nobody's perfect.
Well, that's a... If it means I can drive this thing through my dad's heart...
Earmuff Gorman.
Gorman, you're still you're still daddy's boy. I love you. But if it means I can drive this thing into the heart of my father...
You're gonna need to
This is a dark turn. This is a dark turn for me, guys.
The heart or his
still
hand?
dealing with
You should do the same thing he did to you.
Well, I don't know, though.
Let's kill him first before we start worrying about what the cool finishing move is going to look like.
Right?
There's still
all right,
some steps between now and
let's
then.
go. Does this psychopomp have a name? Doesn't matter.
Crap, I forgot it.
We'll have to beat it out of him.
Yeah, probably. It'll be fine.
Cool. I'm sure that nothing...
Yeah, what was his name, though? Was it Moth? No, it wasn't Moth. I haven't seen Moth in 40 years. I don't know.
Fair
I'm
enough.
sure he'll sputter it out at some point while you're beating him up.
Okay.
All right, so we need to get
So-
to the... Go ahead.
No, please.
No, I'm just trying to wrap my head around this. If you've already got if you know what we're doing.
Well, no, I just
Tell
don't
me.
know. Again, so I think an exit strategy would be important if we've learned anything from last time.
Mm-hmm.
And setting satyrs loose is going to cause havoc, but it's not going to take down a cult.
But the numbers are on our side then. But if they know they're coming to help us, and then they get the spoils of the tavern,
So we're
they'll
gonna
come armed to the teeth. I'm just saying.
we're gonna tell them we need to kill some cultists. We're gonna kill Nazi elves, and then you guys can drink.
And then you guys have
literally
they have a
everything
new
in here.
headquarters here on the material plane.
I mean, there's worse pitches you can make to a
And
village
less-
full of
Okay.
satyrs.
I've worked with less.
Okay, no,
can I say?
this sounds better.
Okay.
So maybe
So you come in, you kick their butts, and you can drink all of the alcohol in that
All
building.
Yeah, it's all yours.
I mean, this is college frat party 101.
no,
This is
yeah,
just-
no. Okay, that
We gotta kick out the other dudes so the
then we
tridelts
can
can
par-
have,
so then we can
whatever.
party.
Right. Okay.
The lambdas of the
Sure.
world.
And Omega Mu. Yes. No, I got it.
Yes. Then that's
well
that's
then-
that's the best semblance of a plan, other than infiltrating, which
Other
works
than
so
get
well.
'em.
So Zukael, can you? You're pretty crafty there, Bird. Can you get word to the satyrs, or can you? Can we
To
facilitate?
Zuquin, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zuquin. Yeah, I could get a message to him. That's on my way home anyway.
I mean, I was just there like a couple of months ago.
Right, but still, like.
They'll
You gotta-
probably remember
You've
me.
got to
heads
tell
up.
them.
A
Yeah.
heads
like,
up.
Right.
Not just
Like,
like, hurry,
hey, a
quick.
portal open. Let's all charge through it, heavily armed, just in case there's booze.
Well, Gorman seems to be able to go back and forth between the two of them.
Yeah, he has to die a little bit first.
Well, fair enough. I mean, I can dismiss him.
Nothing new to him now. It's-
Anyway, he can,
Yeah, Gorman does not see what the big deal is, but that you died and came back.
Like, you scared Papa so bad. He's like, huh? He's like, get out of here. You're crazy. All right. Great. Then, yes, if we can get word to them, we come in the dead of night, sneak into the garden, activate the psycho pump, then bring
like activate a siphon. We have to like.
bring the we gotta beat his ass in the garden, I think, because that's the only place we're gonna find the magical water from the fountain. And then order of operations, Operation Satyr Party commences, and they'll know how to find us with the beacon once we get the psycho pump working as a beacon.
This is the weirdest plan I've ever heard.
Ghourd.
So,
I died last week.
Last night.
Oh, it was last night. That's what I meant. Yeah. Time is
I
relative.
mean, it was last week for us, but
Yeah. So that's all. That I think that's the plan, right? The feather brings
it
the
is
psycho
part
pump.
of a plan.
It is a plan.
It is part of a
Now
plan.
we have to
Yeah,
enact
the
plan.
feather will get the psychopomp's attention and force it to manifest.
And then if we have to
Can't you turn invisible?
beat it into submission. I can, in fact.
Can you make anyone else invisible?
Probably.
Yes.
Well, what if someone just went invisible and did this psycho pump thing by themselves?
That sounds like a bad idea. I don't know what a psycho pump is.
Then how do all three of us get back into that garden?
Well, I have keys to the library, so in theory, if I could sneak in and open a window to,
Oh, I see.
and I could get in and then let you guys in.
Okay.
Yes.
I
there
guess
is.
that's better
I do
than
have
me trying to
invisibility
sneak my
keys.
way around.
I had to make sure. Yes.
Well, invisibility, practically speaking, gives advantage on stealth checks.
Yes.
Which would give me regular rolls, which is better than
You
disadvantage.
could always take your armor off, or put on different, slightly less cumbersome armor.
That scares me a little bit.
I mean, fair enough.
I like
I'm
my-
just,
I
you
like
know,
my
there are
armor.
options.
There
Oh,
are
I used my
Other than
superior
leave
one.
Ghourd at home.
Well, and that's a terrible option.
That's the worst option. You shouldn't do it.
So so then tonight, are we doing this plan tonight? Is that going to be enough time to get Zuquin?
I assume we
and
had a
his
full
peoples?
rest over the night, and we woke up and then talked with Handsome Sal today. And now it's like,
So it's
what
been
time
2
of day
days?
is it now?
Yeah, that's like 10 in the morning. You guys have.
We have all day to rest up. I say we should probably find out if we can get any other help. I imagine the law enforcement in this town will be a little bit in the pocket of such a cult, but
Probably.
maybe we could find out. Can you talk to your friend Sala? He knows a little bit more about this town than we do.
Yeah, I could talk to Sala. Whatever.
That was sort of my thought, was if we could figure out, maybe there's at least a small force of law enforcement officers that would help us out,
Maybe.
or at least catch the runners outside. If not the the runners, but the ones
can't
the
catch
ones
the
if they
runners.
flee,
Not even
if
outside.
they're trying to abandon, then we can set up a net
Yeah, maybe
That'll be a feather in their cap. That might go a long way with them to say, hey, they rooted out this cult that they've been under the thumb of. Maybe that's not the situation. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
I mean, I'll go talk to Sala. I feel like he's just gonna know who the crooked cops are because he's crooked.
Well, fair enough. But I mean, maybe he'll have more insight as to like, is this the whole thing is beholden to the Eldrath Vatua, those guys, or like, you know, are they at odds and can we pit them against each other in a way that benefits us?
Okay. I will go back inside and talk to Sala, who I believe is just sitting in the corner of the room we're standing outside right now.
Oh, hey.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, I saw you guys talking to a bird out the window.
Yeah.
I do that a lot.
druids,
I'm a
right?
druid, you know, it's a thing.
They do that. Hey,
Oh.
how crooked are these cops here? Are they all Nazis?
Oh, I getcha. All right. So, I don't think they've got any members in the city guard. I don't know. I'm not that I know of. But you know, money talks everywhere, and boy, those are some loquacious Nazis. So I would imagine that you might encounter some resistance from law enforcement, but I don't think they'd be able to ignore like proof or anything like that.
Will this do?
As long as plausibly deniable.
No.
No, you're alive.
They'll get the benefit of the doubt.
We should have brought your dead body to their doorsteps.
But I mean, you know, if you're looking to have them do the dirty work for you, that might be a little bit tricky. Well, might find a couple of guys.
Cool. Well, I appreciate the info.
Hey, no worries.
Nah,
Maybe
man.
Sal's boyfriend can help.
Who's that?
What?
Oh, nah, it's a running gag
Sure,
that we
sure,
have. It's,
sure.
he and one of the guards are always like trying to one up each other. So you know, we like to have fun here. So we call him his boyfriend whenever Sal's not around.
What's his real name?
The guy, he's the Thief Taker General. Imruel, I think his name is.
Thief Taker General?
Not going to talk to him. You've been more than enough help, Sala. Thank you.
Hey, no problem.
I feel like we're on our own.
Well, it might be worth trying to find this Imruel guy. Again, I think if we can create enough of a ruckus that the cult brings attention to themselves, they'll have no choice but to show up if we tell them something's going down.
But I mean, if they're on the take, then they definitely have a choice. I don't know. I don't have.
If we make it public enough, we make the choice for them.
I have no faith in law enforcement. If you would like to go talk to the cops, by all means.
I don't want to talk to the cops. I just want to get them here so that they have to intervene.
Do you want me to punch you? What? I don't know how else to get the cops here without talking to them or killing somebody.
I like your style. I like where your head's at. Let me tell you that right now.
Off
Off the bat. Your execution,
Exactly.
I think we'll need to do some work, but it's going to be fine. All right.
Maybe we could be really loud during quiet hour.
Well, quiet hours at like 5 to 6, and we're talking about doing this at like midnight. So
These dudes were mostly elves, right?
What if
Yeah.
we let the satyrs in
Exclusively,
during
in
quiet hour?
And
Almost exclusively.
So they were probably some of the most pious observers of the quiet hour. So maybe
yeah,
we
quiet
say,
hour.
fuck your quiet hour, and that's when we plan our attack.
I
our
like
sneak
that.
in.
With the satyrs, could you imagine?
We'll have a whole hour.
Yes.
It's like 600 rounds.
I think that's a great plan.
Great. So we'll go sneak in at starting at quiet hours.
Yeah.
We'll go deal with the psychopomp. You can talk about how great Robin is.
And then maybe they'll just be coming back from, observance, I guess. I don't know. It might be the least defended time at the hotel, is all I'm saying. They'll all be out doing their wailing and moaning and stuff.
Maybe
Grieving.
it's the reason I specifically created a local ritual that involved around not being somewhere for an hour.
See? It just took me this long to put it together, that's all.
I mean, I didn't put it together, so don't beat yourself up.
That's
accidentally put it together.
That's the plan. We go during quiet hour. We go during crying time.
Grieving.
Grieving time. Yeah, the great grieving.
They said grieving like a million times here.
All your grievingers belong to us.
Great.
I'm a plan.
Yes, you are. 2 quiet hour.
Yeah, that's my vote.
Assuming that, yeah. So we're doing all the things during quiet hour.
Okay.
Psycho pump. Whatever. Psychic pump. Psycho. What's its name?
Psychopump.
Psycho pump.
It's a kind of thing, not a yeah.
Yeah. We'll go pump the water out of the ocean or something, and then
Kiss cassette. Now we
From
can.
Greek mythology, you Philistines.
what's Greek mythology?
Oh, Ghourd.
Um,
So much to teach you.
and we beat him to a bloody pulp or something.
Yeah, we're going to have to knock some sense into him, Ghourd. You're very good at that.
Yeah,
I
we
can
just
do
have to
that
find
part.
a thing we don't know about, punch it until we're friends, and then
This is a
have
great
it
plan.
open a magical door to the land of drunk
I
people.
love
So we
everything
can
about
party.
this.
And then we will assume that Robin Goodfellow will have gotten word, so then magic door opens and they'll come in.
That's the plan.
All right, cool. Let's do it.
I think that's the best shot we have at this point.
Alrighty. So, how are we doing this?
Quietly.
I think we sneak in.
Clink.
Where is the library in like? Did I ever go to the library when I? No, I.
So I can sneak in as an aminal. I can be very quiet, very sneaky, very sneaky, and I can cast invisibility on Ghourd before I do that. And
That doesn't make my sounds invisible.
it doesn't. It just gives you advantage on.
Oh, okay.
You're halfway there.
It's harder to find.
I am halfway there. Okay.
It still means you have to not bang into walls. And as long as you don't do anything, you'll stay invisible. Even if you make noise, like they just might be able to pinpoint you.
Gotcha.
You can oil.
If you smack somebody, then it's over. Like,
Oiling your armor.
Okay.
We can put some like
tree sap on
Pillows
it.
and-
some fat, some felt on the bottom of your shoes. I don't know. I don't know how to help you be more quiet.
Oh, it's too slippery.
The other thought I had was I wouldn't be as effective other than shooting eldritch blasts and doing things. But if we are within 30 feet if Ghourd's on the side of the building, I can bamf out there and then bamf back with him.
Maybe.
Although I don't know if I can actually take him in Misty Step. I don't think I can.
I don't think you can.
And who knows what sort of protections are
Fair
also
enough.
true.
out there.
Or do we stow your we stow your armor until we get into the garden and then you put it on while we're getting ready to bring the dude back?
Does the key to the tap room work from the garden door? Because the garden is silent.
The garden is silent, yes.
So I just have to get to the garden.
The barring mechanism on the doors from the tap room to the garden did not seem like it worked on a key.
Okay.
Probably a magical token.
Okay.
But the bars are not typically up.
Right.
Were you to make it to the garden without alerting anybody,
Right.
then yeah, you would presumably find the doors unbarred.
And in theory, 30 satyrs could then just march into that room.
Yes, they could march directly into the
without
tap room and be
They'd
partying.
they'd be completely quiet until they broke the threshold.
Right. Right.
So yeah, regardless of how many friends you bring to the garden, it will also work that way.
Fair enough. I mean, I think that's the best shot we've got. I think
If you can
Ghourd,
make me
you
invisible,
I can
then
make you
think we
invisible,
can-
and I'll stow your armor
Where are
And-
we stowing it?
in the bags.
Oh,
I think he wants his armor.
I think
But if we sneak in successfully,
then I can put it on.
then you can put it on. We'll get the psycho
in the
pump,
quiet.
and then we'll be in the quiet garden, and no one will know.
That sounds
Why
great
is
in
that
theory.
dwarf getting dressed?
You're not naked, Ghourd. You've got like
Well,
clothes.
nobody told me that.
He wants to be quiet and stealthy.
It's all greased up.
You said the less I wore, the sneakier I was.
And I can cast invisibility, and then I can sneak in as I don't know, spider, or I can just hold on to you as a spider.
Okay.
And as long as, I say that's our best shot. You've got the best shot of any of us getting in there.
True.
Take me out of the equation if I'm just sitting on your shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
And me being
Ghourd
invisible.
sneaking in all naked, greased up, man, like dwarf guy.
No, I won't be naked, but yeah.
Okay, so where is... Yeah, so I like...
Because I can hold Ghourd's armor. I can just turn into a spider, and it's non-issue at that point.
Oh, yeah. Crazy.
Okay, well, first we need to figure out a good window that's by the library that we can let Ghourd in through. And then we can just position Ghourd invisibly there. Then you and I can hop on the broom, get up to like a window that is open in a room, make our way to the library, pop open that window,
Yes.
get to the garden.
I love
Okay.
this plan.
Yep.
That's how we're doing it.
Cool. That works for me. And there are, in fact, windows like into people's rooms from like right off the library. Essentially, there's two big corridors that run up.
Cool.
At one end, you have the lobby and the tap room, and at the far end, you have the library, and you have the gardens in the middle.
Great.
And the rooms kind of rise up to the sides.
Great.
So yes, that is just this side of feasible. And let's see, you'll do this during the grieving hour, so there might be people in the library. So I guess give me stealth. Let's start some rolling.
All right, so we find a place for Ghourd. It's just you rolling that, right?
Natural 20.
Boosh!
Okay. So yeah, you Metal Gear Solid your way through like all of the elves
cardboard
like
box.
standing forlornly on the library balconies and joining in the dirge. And you sneak your way around. You stay out of sight of anybody who might still be in the library and make your way to that window without any problems.
Perfect. Then I will very carefully use my mage hand to open it.
All right. The door opens. The room appears unoccupied.
Okay, and this is to the the library itself, or?
This is a door off of the hallway
To a room.
to a
with a
room that
window
adjoins the library.
that you think I will. That you think you position me at.
Oh, great. Okay, so then I'll go open that window.
Very good. So, shouldn't be a problem, but just in case, no. All right, no problem. All right, you get that window open.
Oh hi,
Potato. Potato.
Sir Potato.
Potato. And then I'll let down our rope for Ghourd. Looking out, making sure that nobody's paying attention on the outside as well.
All right, you don't see anybody paying attention.
Right. We'd have Gorman. Gorman would be like just, circling, like sneakily, just keeping an eye out for people.
Very good.
Athletics,
Perched
I
on the
assume.
corner.
Yeah, give me an athletics check to roll it. Have
Oh,
Gorman
yeah.
give me a perception check just in case.
25.
25. Easily enough.
Sight here. Oh, he has advantage too. I guess I should roll again. Oh, same. 2 13s. So that's a 16.
All right. Gorman thinks the coast is clear, and Tony Ghourd manages to climb that rope without any problems. So now you got, everybody in the inn.
Now what?
All right, everybody stay here, be quiet. I'm gonna go make sure the path to the garden is clear from here.
Okay.
Very good. Roll some stealth.
You see my spider just thumbs up. There's just like one leg. It's just like, yeah.
One leg up, that works. 22.
What does that mean? We
22.
didn't discuss what that meant.
Good.
We need to have conversations about animal boundaries and signals and symbols.
Yeah, well,
It starts with some boundaries.
starts with some boundaries indeed. All right, you managed to scout out the path. You don't believe you've alerted anybody. No spooky sounding noises, and you find a path to the garden.
Okay, so then I would like to send a message. Actually, no, I will go back. I will tell all my friends the exact path, which is, I guess, just Ghourd, because you're a spider.
I'm hanging out on your shoulder.
And then I'm gonna situate myself and hide, ready to use like a cantrip illusion of a noise to throw people off if I have to and things go wrong.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna make sure Ghourd knows where he's going. Okay, you gotta repeat back to me. What's the
Right,
directions?
left, down the stairs, left, right.
Up, down,
Perfect.
up, down.
No, not that button. That's a button that'll kill us all. Does anyone
no.
have any tape?
And then, yeah, try to get to the garden.
Alrighty. So, stealth checks from both of you this time.
Da-da-da.
Remember advantage today.
Oh.
You're invisible.
Visible.
And I don't have my armor on.
Yep.
Good thing I had advantage. Not great.
How'd you do?
13.
16.
13 and 16. Alrighty, so...
Better than that 2 I rolled.
Yeah.
Alrighty. You guys, both of you hear a door creak open.
Ooh.
An elven man dressed as a housekeeper just kind of pokes his head out, glances down either direction, just kind of leans back in and closes the door.
We're going to give it a 10 count, and we're going to start again.
Alrighty. Okay. New stealth checks.
Natural 20 with advantage.
29.
Okay. You guys are very careful not to make any noise this time. And you manage to sneak yourselves out into the garden once again.
Okay.
So let's put some minis on this board
Yes.
here.
Where's the pump thing?
It's in the fountain.
All right, so these people
Speaking of which.
will have come out about here. You can arrange yourselves in whatever
All right.
formation makes sense.
I would like to cast Protection from Fey on Ghourd.
Very good.
Then I will pop out of beast form, spider, and I'll be myself.
Be yourself.
Yes. And then,
What do we do now? Oh yeah, my armor.
yeah. So I'll give Ghourd his armor back.
Actually, yeah, I guess I will cast that
So, like-
spell when he is ready for.
Yeah. When we're back in the.
I'm still invisible, right?
Yeah. Until I can drop concentration on it.
And it's quiet. I mean,
I
I know
think
it's
we're
quiet
safe.
hour, but it's quiet like.
Yeah. Nobody's looking. Nobody should be looking in the garden. In the
Okay.
But I'm going to appear suddenly.
Like putting on my armor, does it require a roll of some sort as far as being
No,
quiet?
it doesn't really. It just takes some time.
Okay.
Yeah, it takes a full action. I think in fifth. There's a thing.
Strap.
Right. Okay, so then when you're ready, I will.
I don't know what I'm ready for. Do I
I'll
punch?
get
Do
the
I carry?
feather
Do I
out,
hammer? Do I?
It's Fey.
Yeah, we're
Use
just gonna
cold
get-
iron.
We're just gonna
Okay.
get ready, man. I will drop concentration on invisibility. I will cast Bless on us. So you get a D4 to all of your attack rolls and saving throws. And then I will get the feather out and run it under the water coming out of this fountain.
Very good.
And get ready.
Do you also chant Gorman is my master? Sorry, not Gorman. Goodfellow is my master.
I say Goodfellow is my master. Goodfellow is my master. I do the
All right.
More.
the
One
circles
more.
There
and
we
the
go.
dance. I do the dance. I do the whole thing he said.
I do the Robin Goodfellow. It was great dance. All right. So,
I hate that bird.
So it does take a magnitude of minutes to get in and out of your armor.
Cool. I'm dressing.
Oh, well then we have a few minutes.
Yeah, like 5 to 10, depending. Is it heavy armor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, then it's.
Is it really?
10 minutes.
No. I think half plate's medium armor, but the most
Then
heavy.
5. Whatever. It takes minutes.
All right.
all right. So it takes a couple of minutes. That probably means the invisibility is going to wear off.
Anyway.
Yeah, we're off anyway.
But
We had
it'll
10
be-
minutes.
So far, you haven't seen anybody else in the garden.
We're in now.
Speaking of which, make perception rolls since we're waiting a couple of minutes.
All right, I think I'm ready. Do we see anybody? Is there anyone else?
13.
Does anyone notice us? 15.
What about Gorman? There you go. I rolled a 7. Nope. Plus 6. So
Wow.
a 10. I rolled a 10. Gorman rolled a dirty 20.
Gotcha. And
15.
15.
13.
13. Okay. Great. So. All right. You guys are just kind of, I don't know, making chit chat while Ghourd puts his clothes back on.
I hope this works.
And Gorman flutters over to Jaastien and starts empathically communicating that someone's here. Someone's here.
Danger, Will Robinson.
Wait, what?
Where? So I'm doing the feather thing. Has that finished happening yet?
We'll say we haven't started with it yet because I imagine you wouldn't want to fight anything before
Oh, right.
Ghourd's
Ghourd's
dressed.
Okay. Someone's coming.
Okay,
Hide.
what do we do? I jump
Yeah.
into the bushes.
All right, Ghourd jumps into the bushes.
All right, we got a 24 on my stealth.
All right, you're stealthing it up. Jaastien, what would you like
I'm
to do?
gonna duck behind these bushes near, and then I'm
I think that's 4 now.
Ducking back up. All right, so everybody's hiding. This guy, let's put him, make sure he's visible. But over in that corner is ideal. Alrighty.
Who the hell is?
So those of you who can peer at the entrance, you see a young elven man sort of peer around, looking to see if there's anybody around. And having convinced himself that there is not, you see him head over toward this section of the.
Where?
You had it right back there, back by that hedge actually.
Oh.
That yeah, and he takes one more look around, kneels down, and
Shits himself.
starts doing something.
I motion to Illinsworth. Can you see me? I'm just.
I mean, I think I'm
Yeah, there's 5 feet between the two of you.
I think we're staring at each other, by the way.
Basically like this.
Can you?
I
You
mean-
can sneak up. You have the best chance of sneaking up on him.
Is
that's all I'm saying.
he, like... Yeah, I would like to draw an insight check to see if he's praying, if he's trying to go through some, like, secret passage, or, like...
Right, you'd think you'd be able to tell if he were like climbing into a secret passage or something.
Okay.
Yeah, you can get actually a pretty solid look at him from where you're standing.
Yeah.
Now it looks like he's either carefully examining that spot or perhaps praying over it. Maybe both.
Yeah,
That's
possibly
literally
both.
the spot where I died. Right?
Yeah.
I'm in a
We all
bush.
know that. Yeah.
I know that, but I'm in a bush.
So then I would like to real quietly, in my best Lionel Santher voice with a cantrip, say like, speak what it is you're after, and make it like emanate from on top, like above him.
Okay, fair enough.
How good is your lion?
Roll deception.
We'll see.
What would I roll to notice if it's not Lionel and it's him casting an illusion?
You would roll insight at advantage.
Okay.
19 for my deception.
Okay, 19 for your deception.
Against that?
Yes.
Cool. Well, I roll a 13 with advantage.
Full board. Yeah, got you.
Oh, so that's a good thing. So I know it.
You know it's a spell.
No, it's the opposite.
Well, the DC is not, you are not trying to see through Max's lie. You are just trying to recognize the fact that this is Max.
So does 13.
13
okay.
does it, yes.
Oh, that's.
It does set your heart aflutter for a moment, but you are not.
Mine too, Ghourd.
All right, you see this
Don't move,
guy
Ghourd.
stand up, immediately has a scimitar out, and is just scanning for trouble.
Does he have the emblem on his chest or anything?
He does not.
Does he have anything recognizable? Like, is he with the town guard? Or is he...
Let's see here.
We've seen some town guards.
You have
We
seen
have-
some town
we've
guards.
seen
Roll
two.
some insight.
They had
He's not like,
ceremonial stuff on.
dressed like a patrolman.
I got a 21 on insights.
A 21 on insight. Well, Max, you have a wealth of experience in spotting undercover cops. And this guy is definitely a plainclothes cop investigating this.
At that point, I'm going to step out from the bushes with hands up and be like, hey, we are on the same side here. We are here to put an end to the Nazi elves, and I know you're undercover, and I think we can help each other.
Who are you?
My name's Illinsworth. It's nice to meet you.
Imruel.
Oh,
This is the dude.
we were told about you.
Oh, well, nothing good, I'm sure.
Oh, no, we heard you and Handsome Sal.
I come out of the... Ghourd, you're still invisible because that lasts for an hour. So I'm
Oh,
just
that's
gonna
an
keep-
hour.
I'm gonna keep
I
going.
thought it was a minute or two.
Greater invisibility is only a few minutes.
Gotcha.
It's about 10
But no,
minutes.
you're fine. Ghourd, your modesty was protected this whole time.
But the
Fortunately.
bush noises aren't.
But as long as you don't attack him or do anything, like
I'm invisible.
you're invisible.
Yeah.
He might be able to be like, there, I heard something over there, but he won't like.
Do I realize I'm invisible?
So,
Can I see myself?
No, not really. I don't know. No.
How does it work?
I,
Do I
excellent
know
question.
do I know I'm invisible?
you.
I think that's up to you, buddy.
Well, according to the modern classic of cinema, Mystery Men, when you go invisible, you can feel it.
Okay.
There you go.
You cannot see yourself, no.
Okay. I'm gonna get out of the bushes and feel that I'm still invisible. And I guess just walk over here
Put some clothes on. God, jeez, man.
and listen and just listen. But I did make noise, so
yeah.
All right.
Like, look, we're here. We infiltrated. We've got some friends that are on the way. We're gonna rescue the psychopomp. We're gonna bring some satyrs here. It's gonna be a big party. We're gonna extricate this entire fucking Nazi cult. And bada bing, bada boom. Everyone's happy.
Okay, you're throwing a lot at me right now. What is a psychopomp?
We
that's
don't
what
know.
I said.
Okay, well, screw it. I don't care. So, this place is an Eldreth Veluthra hideout.
Yeah,
You know that. You know who they are, and you know that for sure.
yeah.
100%.
Check Scar on my boy.
I step out of the bushes. Hello.
He's the one that died there.
See?
Yeah, that spot, that blood spot, that's
That's you.
that's me.
Okay. All right, now that makes sense. We couldn't find the victim. Obviously, you got better. Okay, so
I took him and got bad.
I got better.
why am I whispering? It's
Sorry.
magically silenced.
There's an invisible dwarf
We're
over there.
conspiring. It's cool. It's what we do.
And fair enough. All
Yeah.
right. Sorry. Okay. All of that to say, I would be very interested if you've got a plan to take these guys down.
Yeah, no, we do. You're here at the right time.
We have a plan.
Okay.
Foolproof and solid.
It's pretty soft.
Roll
if I'm
deception.
being honest. What we could use is some backup, because we're going to cause quite a stir in here in a short amount of time.
Quite a
And
stir.
there might be some arrests to be made, as if some of them are fleeing. We're not asking you to intervene or to even help us, although that would be friggin' fantastic.
I'd be welcomed, but you don't have to.
Okay.
If you're looking for a big score and to arrest some of these fuckers, then
I would be delighted. The innkeep is, I suspect, one of the local cell leaders. We have to make sure that we get her. We get her under some magical compulsions, and this whole thing unravels.
Is she the front desk gal?
Yeah,
Where
the
does she hang out?
concierge.
I doubt it.
What was her name? Was that her name?
Lenora?
Lenora.
Lavora.
Lavora.
Yeah.
I was close.
That's a V.
She was not nice to me.
Have we met any nice elves?
Israel.
Israel's the innkeep?
runs
Okay.
this place. Okay.
Okay, so I suppose, point of order, does your plan involve burning this place to the ground?
Not intentionally.
Okay, good.
And not-
Start there.
Not directly.
It was on the table. I'm not gonna lie, but
Well, there's a lot of other buildings here, and I'd really rather they didn't all burn down.
for
too.
sure.
That's fair. That's the last resort.
Well,
So you've heard of us.
not really. Nice to meet you. All right. I can give you some backup. If you're hoping to take her down, I'd be happy to bring her in.
She
Great.
working today?
We'll be looking.
She lives here.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye out for. Have we seen Isarel
You
anywhere?
have not seen anybody who looks like an owner.
Okay. Do you happen to know which room
Her
is
quarters?
Yeah, third floor. She has her own quarters up there in one of the 3 luxury suites.
theirs? All right.
Well, it wasn't the Starlight Suite or the Starlit Suite.
No, that one
That's for
apparently blew up.
VIPs.
It did.
Oh yeah. Apparently.
Yeah, there's a lot of questions about what happened here last night. We got a lot of people telling us someone was murdered, and the chief doesn't want to investigate. So
But that was because of you making ruckus and
Yeah, no, as soon as we got attacked out here in this garden, I started yelling that the Nazis were here.
oh yeah.
Yeah, there's a
and
lot
everyone
of.
started freaking out.
There's quite a bit of greasing of palms happening, I believe, between some of their influence here and with people in your department.
I wouldn't be
Perhaps-
surprised.
Perhaps your chief is you're not. You're not. Can I make an insight check on this guy?
Sure.
Is he setting us up?
Hey, you're not evil, are you?
Wait a
We're
minute,
we're
lie
little
detector.
We're a little past that at this point.
I know we're in bed with this guy. I just wanted to see if he's being
You're
like
not a Timothy maple syrup, are you?
21 on an insight check.
You don't think he's lying.
All right, I think he's being straight up with us, at least for the time being.
So do you want to be here when this goes down, or do you need to be somewhere
wanna
else? When,
Are you about to commit crimes?
Yep, we're about to.
There will be no criming going on here.
All right, I'll be outside. Give me a
Cool.
ring when you're done
I
committing
mean, I guess
crimes.
trespassing, is that a crime in this
You'll
town?
know when it's
This
time.
is a tavern. We could
Okay.
be here.
Yeah. We're just not supposed to be super loud. We've been doing our best to be quiet as hell. That's all I'm saying.
It's magically quiet.
It's magically delicious.
So, having convinced himself that he should not be a witness to what is about to occur, he
Plausible
kind of
deniability.
steps back into the into the hallway that opens up into the gardens.
Crime is a harsh word. It's more of chaos is about to
Great.
ensue.
Yeah, no, let's go fight a psychopath.
He'd probably be annoyed about that too.
That's
He's
fair.
very lawful.
I'm gonna go protect Ghourd from Fey, and then I'm going to hide.
All right, so we're gonna do all those things when we thought the fight was happening several minutes ago.
But then I had to don my armor.
Right. So now Ghourd is donned, and I will uninvisible him. I will drop concentration on that spell.
Oh, geez.
And begin concentrating on bless.
On bless.
Gotcha.
Oh,
So
wow.
bless concentration, protection from good and evil concentration.
And another natural 20 for the stealths.
Boosh.
Well, dang. You just got it all back.
You're killing
Nice
it.
job. All right, so put your minis where you want them when a thing happens.
Where do I need to go? Where should I
here at the
stand?
water.
Where should I stand?
Next.
This fountain.
All right.
As close to the thing as possible.
Whoa,
There's
sure.
only one statue there now, by the way.
Ah,
Oh, that's nice.
we're good at breaking statues.
It looks lonely,
Oh.
standing around that sort of mini Stonehenge that it's in the middle of.
Right. Oh, sad day.
All right, so wave your magic feather
Yep,
and say
I
your
do
magic
the,
words.
I do the dance. I do the magic words. Robin Goodfellow is my master. Robin Goodfellow is my master. Robin Goodfellow is my master.
Wonderful. The feather kind of dissolves in the water like it's made out of sugar.
Neat trick.
And then the magic in the area begins to taste funny for a moment. And several of the vines that arc delicately up the side of the side of the walls just kind of flop down.
Okay.
And
Everyone be ready.
there is a surge of water from the well, and a
Oh, good.
large creature sort of emerges from the frothing water.
Oh, fun. That looks.
It resembles a massive snail
Oh.
with a bright shimmery shell. And its face, in place of eye stalks, it has several weird tendrils which end in spiked cartilaginous appendages.
Yes!
You
I'm
can
so
reset
excited.
your
I don't know
counters.
what this
It's
is.
time for a flail snail.
Flail snail! I don't know what
Roll
this is, but I'm
initiative.
so excited.
It's a flail snail.
How do I not have one of these? How do I not have one of these?
I know. I looked back there for one of them. Well, that's the last good dex roll I'll ever have.
And it wasted me on initiative.
All right. Who thinks they can beat a 13?
Me. I have a 15.
Who can beat a 15? 15 it is.
14 for me.
14. That's not. You go here. Jaastien goes here. Reset the counter. And Ghourd?
12.
12. All right. So we have a nice orderly initiative here. We have got Jaastien. You are up first.
Oh, crap.
Flail snail.
This
Flail
this
snail.
thing is the psycho pump?
I think so. That's what showed up.
Psychopomp, we're here to. Well, I'll go on my turn.
This is great.
I think we have to beat him first.
Do you get to add if with?
How do swords work?
No, it's a saving throw. No, never mind. I was just trying to figure out if we got to add a D4 because of bless to our initiative.
Oh.
It's just
I thought
saving
you were
throws
about
and
to
attack
ask how
rolls.
swords work.
It's just, what is a sword for? I'm confused. Hey, that's cool. Then I'm going to sweet. I will. I don't want to be near it. Because I'm assuming like I don't want to be using this sword right now because
You did
that's
take
not
it.
really my thing. Yeah, okay.
Now's probably not the time to try
Now is
and
not the time.
answer the question. It doesn't want me to wield it.
Right. That's what I was thinking. I've got a thing for this. I'm going to.
Is it your cold iron spear?
Nope. Misty Step. 30 feet back.
What? I guess it's
And-
just you and me.
And I will shoot Eldritch Blast at it.
And that.
Wait, I think I can do that. Misty Step's a bony action. It's a bonus action. Yes, and I can then cast Eldritch Blast at that thing.
Yes, it's an action that you can take in the bone
Roll
palace.
at disadvantage.
Oh, at disadvantage. Fantastic.
Which is
Then that is a. I was rolling both attacks, but I'll just take that as the. So
Yeah.
that was a. That's a 14.
Very well. That
And-
does not hit.
Okay. And then second Eldritch Blast.
Oh, woof.
That's even worse. A 2.
Cool. Now you get to find
Plus
out what
8,
happens when you
10.
miss. All right, you fire your trusty bird lasers,
Oh.
only to find that you strike it full on the shell, which causes it to scintillate with a variety of colors, mostly hues of green.
Uh-oh.
And then a thing happens.
Oh, crap.
Hellish Rebuke! But bird laser style, where it just like reflects.
Cool.
I don't know.
I think I can
The
do that.
first one rebounds directly at you.
Ugh.
Roll against your own AC.
Oh, my. Like rolling it to hit?
Yep, roll to hit yourself.
With bless?
I rolled a 1?
You don't fail so hard you accidentally succeed.
Well,
But
that's good.
you do manage to dodge the ricocheting bird laser. And on the second one,
Ooh, this is fun.
Flail snail!
alrighty. The second one doesn't rebound. It seems like the shell absorbs it. And it begins to glow brighter and brighter. And Ghourd, make me a saving throw.
Oh, crap.
Constitution saving throw.
That's kind of one of my best.
Oh, that's reasonable.
Do I roll at disadvantage too?
Nope. Just right-
16.
You do get
16.
your bless there.
That is just enough to take half damage.
20, dirty 20. Actually.
Okay, cool.
But
Very nice. Well, that's slightly
Oh,
more
plus
than
my
enough
plus
to
3.
take half damage.
23.
Well, you saved handily. And you will take 3
Yes.
points of force damage.
3?
Yes, from a magical shockwave that emanates from the snail's shell.
How'd that just happen? What is this thing?
It's the cycle.
Flail snail!
Flail snail! This thing is awful. I love it.
It's amazing, isn't
I
it?
think it's
It's
great.
so great.
All right. Oh, now
Ghourd
I
thinks
get the
it's
turn.
weird.
Oh, boy.
It's unnatural and uncanny, and I don't like it.
Inch. You
It's
can
getting
see
closer.
it straining mightily to move forward, but it's just so slow.
Nice.
And it manages to successfully orient its face at Ghourd and begins just bombarding you with flails.
Oh.
At disadvantage.
At disadvantage, yes.
Yeah.
What is your current AC?
17.
17 coming up. At disadvantage, it fails.
Oh, that's a bonus action, isn't it? It is.
Ah, damn. Disadvantage, it fails.
Still have
Disadvantage,
blessed
it
or
succeeds.
disadvantage roll.
Holy
I
attacks.
can.
Okay, that one fails.
Pretty sure.
Sweet Ginger, there's like 6 of these tendrils.
5. 2 of them will hit you.
There's like 5 of these tendrils.
Bonk, bonk.
Bonk, bonk.
Bonk, bonk. 13 points on the first,
Woof.
11 on the second.
Woof times 2. Ouch!
Illinsworth.
Yes. Does it know where I am?
It does not.
Then does that negate my disadvantage on this ranged attack?
Oh.
Ah, I see.
Because I would have advantage if he doesn't see me.
Right. Why would you have disadvantage?
I don't know. He did.
Oh, he shot it with magic.
Oh.
You're shooting it with a bow.
And I'm
Yeah, no,
also
I'm shooting-
unlucky, I think.
I'm shooting it with cold iron arrows.
No, yeah. You can just roll that with advantage as per your
Oh,
stealth.
sweet.
I don't
In
know.
that
He
case-
did.
Suck it. Flail snail. So a cold iron arrow. Let's see, was it 19 to hit?
That's
19
bad.
will
I shouldn't
hit.
hit it with
Yeah.
magic.
Yeah, probably not. Use that cool sword.
It's a magic sword, Ghourd.
Yeah, but it's not magic.
I've got a cold iron spear, I guess.
That's probably better.
I'm gonna pierce or reroll one of these twos.
Hey. Nice.
So 10, 12.
Did you sneak attacks?
Oh yeah. Plus 5, 17 points of damage.
17 points with a cold iron arrow.
Sorry.
And then I'm going to
thought you were
move
flat
and
footed.
hide behind the next little sconce.
Very well.
For next round.
So,
with
yep,
the bonus
back you up
action.
about, looks
That
like
way?
about 20 feet.
Or this way?
Yeah, across the map.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. Ninja roll. Ninja roll. Ninja roll.
Tuck and roll.
Ninja roll! Very nice, Tony. Very nice.
And stealth
Special
of
effects.
26.
Stealth of 26. Very good.
And that was me this
So
round.
you tuck and roll, and now it's back around to Ghourd. Or
Around
around
for the
to
first
Ghourd.
time.
For the first time.
Around for the first time. Alrighty. So, let's see here. Yeah, I will. Yeah, I think. With my. You know what? I'm just gonna attack it.
Fair enough.
You got a big old cold iron hammer.
I do.
Be a shame if you didn't smash anything with it.
Be a shame. Real shame. Oh,
I'm going to.
Jaastien's
go-
over there.
We'll use a. Well, I guess I will divine smite after I hit. Natural 20.
Well, that hits. By
I'm
George, that hits.
By George, that hits.
Get him, Ghourd!
I'm going to divine smite this guy.
Yeah.
Roll all the damage. You're blessed.
Bless. Okay, so that's a D4.
That doesn't do anything to your damage,
Oh, okay. So it didn't do anything for my nat 20 either.
Well,
Oh, and an oh, yeah, nice. Okay, all this is working out.
Uh-oh. All of it is working out.
You should be scared, you big snail monster.
that's a lot of dice!
That's a lot of dice.
I can reroll these guys. Cool. Alrighty, so let's do all this damage separately-ish. So 17, 23 bludgeoning damage.
We're trying to make friends with it, Ghourd!
With cold iron.
You
I got it. Don't
you
worry.
told me to beat it to submission.
Right, we're making friends with it by beating it up.
Sure. And then
It's like summer camp.
what kind of camp did you go to?
The worst kind.
17 points of radiant damage.
17 on the Radiant.
And that's just the first attack.
Cheese and crackers, Ghourd. Don't forget a D4 for bless.
Thank you. I almost forgot. So that's 15 plus 7 is 22 to hit.
22 will hit.
Hooray. That is 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage.
And since I critically hit, as a great weapon master, I can use a bonus action to attack.
Oh, yeah, that's...
It's either that or
That's
kill.
the-
It's either critical hit or
a crit
kill.
or a kill, right, yeah.
And I will use my great weapon master, like the -5 to attack on this one.
Nice.
I don't think that.
Bliss.
Oh. Guidance. So 12, 19.
19
To hit?
will hit.
Yes!
So
Ghourd.
10,
He's a powerhouse.
15.
You have only marginally fewer attacks than it has.
That's true, and it probably hits a little heavier too. So 15 plus 9, 24 points of damage.
24 points of damage.
How much
Just wait.
damage did I just do in a run round?
60. I would
Yeah,
say.
like over 60, definitely.
Cracking.
Holy cow! So yeah, that's what I.
Speaking of things cracking,
He didn't like it.
you just wallop that snail on its angry weapon face over and over again until it just kind of curls back into the shell.
Is it alive?
Psychopomp, we're here to rescue you and tell
Listen,
you about the
we need
virtues
help.
of
By-
Robin Goodfellow.
Robin Goodfellow told us.
Give me a minute before you tell me virtues of anybody.
That's fair.
I was told to beat you. I'm sorry.
No, that's all right. I was stuck in form that was not suitable. Far too slow. And you see a very tiny man just kind of walk out of the snail shell looking like he's got a bad hangover. Got a huge bushy beard, carrying what looks like a tiny whip.
Nice.
Like the hilt looks like it's made out of a cricket's exoskeleton, like a cricket leg.
Of course.
I'll go over to him and put my palm on his forehead and give him 5 points of healing.
Thank you very much, friend.
Is that better?
Thank you, my large friend. Yes, that much better. Clear my
Sorry.
headache right up.
My carrot hammer packs a punch.
It sure does. You're not lying about that. So, you said somebody sent you and wanted credit for it, I'm sure.
Yes, it was Robin Goodfellow, my patron. He's an
Oh,
archfriend.
Robin's still alive.
He
Yeah.
is. He
That's
made it.
good news.
Yeah, and we're here to rescue you.
Well, that's even better news. Well, buggering elves, you know, they find a Fey spirit, they want it to be a glorified gardener for centuries. I don't care for that.
Yeah, no, man, that's your old life. Your new life.
We just want to party with you, man.
Yeah.
That's what we're here
Well,
for.
you found the right person for it.
What-
Nobody parties like Balaga.
Well, the satyrs we're about to pop in here with your
Yeah.
help will probably party with Balaga.
Oh, you have satyr friends.
We do.
Yes.
Well, I have been stuck in this garden for a long time without any compensation. Not so much as a ruble. So I figured they can begrudge me some vodka over there in their tap house.
I love this
So?
plan.
Here's the deal, Psychopomp. All we need is a portal to Daggy. There's gonna be a whole mess of satyrs that are gonna run through here. We're gonna storm through those tap house doors. We're gonna kill all these Nazi elves, and we're gonna drink ourselves stupid.
My friend, I like you way you think. You are smart man.
Only if it works.
All right. Let's see here. My troika's busted. Is there a walnut anywhere?
A walnut.
We have a potato.
Any tree nut
I
is
know
fine.
we have jerky.
I do have like a collection of like
nuts.
That's what comes in the
Is
the
it moose
rations.
jerky?
It's
I don't know.
with the local variety, it's probably just deers or elks or something.
No worries then. Hey, give me a minute.
Wait, I can do something for this. Nope,
You can make moose jerky?
nope, I don't.
I'm a druid. I can
I got something for this.
jerky any
I
animal.
can summon any jerky I want.
No, I can
cantrip.
just purify food and drink. I cannot create.
Okay. But, you know, if there's some sewer water that we need to drink for sustenance.
Right, you know.
I don't know. Is there a walnut in this garden? I'll look for one.
If you could find one, that would be great.
Yeah.
Meantime, I will get started on your portal.
Why do you need a walnut?
Good man.
Hey, for my troika.
Yes.
What that means. I'll go look for tree nuts in
I
this
think it's some
garden.
kind of instrument or something.
Yeah, you managed to find something that looks walnutty.
Great.
Yeah. Elven gardens, you'd think they'd have more
Set it
choices.
down in front of me.
Varieties.
Ah, lovely. It's a good sturdy walnut.
I could
Perfect.
test it for you.
Ah, no, I need it whole for this. Appreciate the offer, though. You'll split this thing like you split my skull open a few minutes ago.
That's fair.
Alrighty. So first things first, let us get party started. And he does the Doctor Who thing and makes a portal.
Sweet.
Awesome.
It's not Doctor Who, it's Wrong fictional doctor.
One of those
I'm going to get
guys-
excoriated in the comments for that.
Excoriate away.
No, the Doctor Strange things where there's a sparkly portal. And
Strange.
within, you can see Zuquin Fikega and a whole pack of satyrs.
Hey!
Look like you're ready to have a grand old time.
Guys, remember that thing we told you not to do at that other place?
Hi, we do?
Doesn't count here.
Oh boy, I was hoping you'd say that.
Top to bottom,
Come on,
tear
folks.
it down.
Open season!
Try not to set it on-
Expensive stuff too.
Just try not to set it on
Yeah,
fire.
don't burn it down. We need to party here later.
Okay, we're not gonna.
This
Sorry,
guy.
my accent's all weird.
That's all right. You got juggle it a lot
It's
here.
on a
Now do
wandering
Russian.
tour of the whole European continent. It turns out.
Now they're Spanish. Go.
Not yet.
Scandinavian.
Pablo's
But he gets
here?
the vodka.
Fair enough. Come on in, you wee bastard. Let's go have fun. So a big procession of satyrs just marches bold as anything into the tap room.
This is the best day ever. Vengeance.
And so Quiet Hour is getting disrupted pretty quickly.
How far into quiet hour is it?
It's about 20 minutes in. Not extremely long. There's plenty of it left.
Good. Okay.
The little Russian man with the bushy beard slaps the heck out of the walnut, and it grows until it is like a two-person stagecoach with sled slats or skis instead of wheels.
Oh,
That's a neat trick.
Wow.
I like your style, little man.
Can you do that with anything? Could you do that with a
No,
potato?
only with tree nuts.
Oh.
Well,
That's pretty cool.
Oh, wait till you see what I can do with ladybugs.
What about potatoes?
He gets like a pair of ladybugs, knocks both their heads together, throws them on the ground. They instantly grow into full adult bull mooses.
this
Oh,
guy
see,
is awesome.
I see what he does
Natasha,
with
I have not seen you in so long. Peter, how are you, my friend? Oh, it's so good to be back.
I look at Gorman. I'm like, do you know this guy?
Write down moose for your druid list.
potatoes. Bull moose.
Yes.
Whatever that is.
Yeah. This guy seems like a fun time. Let's take care of business.
I'll
and
teach you
then-
my song later.
Yes,
Oh, that's right. I know what he does with potatoes. He makes some vodka.
probably.
You had potatoes?
No.
Ghourd
not
always has potatoes.
Oh well, maybe they have some in the kitchen. He just hops off, leaves his troika there with two moose hitched to it. They just kind of
Nice moose.
Yeah.
stoop down and start grazing.
Yeah, I try to. Okay, well that's even better. So then I'll just go try to scratch a moose because I've never scratched a moose before.
It doesn't seem to mind.
Great.
That's nice.
All right, so we're storming the hotel.
Don't scratch mooses in real life, kids.
Yeah,
They're
stay
away from them.
extremely dangerous. Just a lot of stupid, angry meat. Stay away from them.
Nice. Yeah, no, I guess.
So what's
we're-
ensuing inside?
Yes.
Inside, you guys walk into the tap room to discover a scene of absolute madness. A bunch of the satyrs are there. There are two like sort of bar counters in the kitchen. They both have satyrs swarming all over it. It doesn't even, you can't even parse out individual people. It's just a sea of goat fur crashing against these bar counters.
A bunch of goat nuts.
There are several of them are playing pan flutes and dancing with some of the patrons.
Excellent.
Two of the other patrons are now shirtless, just sort of wailing the hell on each other while a bunch of satyrs stand in a circle and cheer them on.
We've already started the fight circles.
You're pretty sure you see one. You're pretty sure you see a concierge just in the corner, just in a fetal position, gently rocking and crying.
I'm gonna go to that person.
I think this is going well.
At this point,
it's going somewhere. It's better than we could do by ourselves.
it's Flapjack, like, to the side of the face. And
What's Illinsworth? Oh,
hey,
dear.
Isarel, where is she?
3rd floor.
Keys? Go get yourself a drink.
I think I will.
To the 3rd floor, boys.
All right.
Very well.
Alrighty.
See what sort of
So-
horrible things will happen up there.
Yeah. Alrighty, folks. Well, we've contrasted a session where a plan went very poorly with a session where one went very well. Good job on turning the story around, and we will see you folks next time and see if we can send these Nazis packing.
Yeah. Punch him in the face.
Always.